What up, you silly bitches? It's Doug here. I just finished making one video about my whole day, and I saw that another video didn't upload, so I'm just gonna redo it real quick. Real quick, I'm just gonna keep it like 5 minutes. My throat hurts. It's kind of sore. I got a bunch of phlegm and shit like that. I don't know. It's hard to swallow sometimes. Just gotta clear my throat. But long day. Didn't really do much, but a long day. It's still a long day. City of Philadelphia, why do I like it so much? Because I used to live there. Also because I just love the city. Love everything about it. Maybe not so much the people, but it's not too big, it's not too small. To me, it's the perfect size. Chicago, too big. New York, way too big. Philadelphia, it's like the city itself, Center City, is only, I think it's 27 blocks from one end to the other. I think it is 27 blocks, and then there's like, I don't know, like a river or some shit on this side, 27 blocks up, and another like river over here. So, like where you cross over into like Jersey or whatever, and then you're going that way. So anyway, guys, what I like so much because it's the 27 blocks, right, up and down, and then streetwise, it's the main street, and then there's like 3 streets this way, and like 4 streets this way, or maybe 4 and 4, something like that, and that makes up the whole city. So it's 27 blocks and about, I don't know, let's guess like 8 or 9 streets wide, and that's it. Like that's where everything is. Everything that's good. Obviously, outside of the city, you're still in Philadelphia, but it's like little different communities and stuff like West Philadelphia, the projects and shit like that. Where we used to live, Manayunk. You can look it up, Manayunk. It's like kind of like a snobby place, sort of, but I don't know, like hipster place, right? We only lived there because it was like a pretty safe place to live. It wasn't too expensive. Rent was like $950 or something like that, $975 a month. That's for rent. 2-bedroom upstairs apartment, but it had a washer dryer, a small kitchen. It was not too big. One room was actually too small, like, and it had the washer dryer in there, so it was stacked in the closet. So we use it as just storage. The other room was the bedroom, right? So that's it. It's like a typical apartment. But we did used to go to the city to visit friends because they lived on 27th Street. They paid a lot more because they lived in the city. So, and they were up on like, I think it was like the 19th floor or something like that. So you got a view of everything, like the whole city, because they're on one end of the city. You can see pretty much everything from where their view was. They got lucky, right? So this is a beautiful view. I actually have pictures on Facebook, but I'm not gonna look for them. What else? You can check on Facebook. You can add me if you want. Odog Guayar. If you want to add me, add me. If you know about this page or this YouTube page, then more than likely you're my friend on Facebook. So it's just, I don't know. You got like markets. You got the Ready Market, Italian Market. You got the Fish Market. You have a mall that's in there. It's not very big, but it's still in the center of the city. You have schools, community college, art institute. There's some other one, I think. You have a bunch of shops. You have like Lacoste, an Apple store, a bunch of other little shops like Gap and stuff like that. And then you have like obviously people work there, offices and stuff like that. Buildings just dedicated to like offices. You have the courthouse is somewhere in there, and you got Love Park. If you don't know what Love Park is, then fucking Google it. It's really not a park. It's more like a place to just go and sit down on a bench and enjoy the scenery and stuff. There's no like slides and shit like that. There's like a big fountain in the middle. That's it. And then just shit all around. So you also have the museum. I used to go. I try to go by there at least once a week, whenever I had a chance, like a slow day, I didn't work and stuff like that. If she was working, I'd go home on the bus. If she was working, if she was not working, sorry, I would go home. If she was working and I only had like one class, I didn't have work or nothing afterwards. I did work at the subway. I've said that before. If I was off and she was at work and I had nothing to do, I'd go to the museum. Like if it was like Sunday and I had work, obviously we didn't have class on Sunday, but you could get in for free because you're a student, right? So students get in for free on Sundays. You just need your ID. I wouldn't actually go into the museum. I would just like walk over there, or I would catch a bus, just depending on how I felt that day. And I would just really just go look at the Rocky statue, just like kind of just watch people running up and down the stairs like Rocky did, and go take pictures like an idiot with the Rocky statue. It's down there. It's not actually on top of the steps. It's on the bottom and off to the side. And then I mean, I would just like walk around the city just by myself, just aimlessly, really just taking in everything. I couldn't really afford anything, so I wouldn't really buy anything. I'm gonna cut this short real quick, guys, just so it can upload for sure. But it's part 2. I'll make part 3. Peace.